For months, political pundits have questioned whether British Parliament is falling apart in the wake of months of Brexit chaos, and a leaky roof, it would seem, is doing little to quell those concerns. Debate in Britain's House of Commons was suspended on Thursday, local time, after water began pouring through a ceiling into the chamber below during a taxation debate. Politicians were ordered out of the chamber as a torrent cascaded onto the press gallery, where journalists sit to watch Commons business. External link, tweet, Ross Thompson. Experts have warned for years that the Parliament building, one of London's most famous landmarks, needs urgent repairs. Pipes frequently burst, brickwork is crumbling and the building is riddled with asbestos. As water filled the gallery, politicians were quick to quip the leak was an apt reflection of the current political climate. In the Commons chamber and can hear rain dripping in through the roof. Parliament really is broken, Labour MP Justin Matters joked. Fellow Tory MP Ross Thompson noted it wasn't the first time there has been a leak in Parliament, I'm sure, while Neil O'Brien jested that the leak was coming in from the press gallery appropriately. A spokesperson for the House of Commons said the leak was urgently dealt with and has now been isolated, adding that it was not a sewage leak. External link, tweet, Justin Matters leaks not the strangest part of Parliament this week. The leak is the latest unexpected event in a week of high stakes, and sometimes surreal, drama in Parliament. On Monday, climate change protesters stripped almost naked in the public gallery as lawmakers debated Brexit, and on Wednesday, a vote in the House of Commons ended in a tie for the first time in a quarter of a century. Video: Semi-naked climate change protesters disrupt UK Parliament. ABC News: The British government and senior opposition figures are now trying to overcome intractable differences and forge a new plan for departing the European Union. Prime Minister Theresa May is trying to avert a chaotic no-deal Brexit, and also tamp down divisions within her Conservative Party, inflamed by her shift toward compromise. Ms May faced fury from anti-EU Conservatives after she agreed to talks with Labour Party leader Jeremy Corbyn, who favours a softer form of Brexit than the plan advocated by the government. Two junior ministers have resigned, and more could follow. Senior government and Labour officials held 4.5 hours of talks Thursday, after an initial 2-hour session between Mrs May and Mr Corbyn the day before. Both sides gave little away about what progress was made, but said the talks would continue on Friday. Meanwhile, British lawmakers desperate to avoid a chaotic exit seized control of the parliamentary agenda to pass a hastily drafted bill that compels Mrs May to ask for an extension to the Brexit deadline if a no-deal departure is looming. The bill was approved by the House of Commons by a single vote and moved to Parliament's upper chamber, the House of Lords, where anti-EU politicians tried to use delaying tactics to slow its progress. Despite the opposition, most members of the Lords are pro-EU. It is likely they will approve the bill and it will become law by early next week. Mrs May will then have to go to a special EU Brexit summit in Brussels on April 10 to seek a delay. AP/ABC